Welcome back to another free Tul World Plus weekly episode. Now, we're going to be covering another training secret of Taekwondo, but if you want to support our Tul World Plus journey, we have an extensive library of patterns, techniques, stances, all broken down by each pattern. So you can join us here with this discount at this link for a free month. So let's jump into the video. Now this week we're going to be covering elbows and knees slightly bent, which is another training secret of Taekwondo. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
Another training secret of Taekwondo is that your elbows and knees should be slightly bent as we move from one technique to another technique. Let's take a look at what we're talking about. We spoke a little bit about it, somewhat about that last time, or the last couple episodes. A lot of it has to do with the sine wave and the natural way we would actually move. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we're talking about. We're going to make it so that you're more of a side view so that they can see your elbows and knees bent there, Mr. Ju. So Mr. Ju's going to set it up with a right walking stance. He's going to step forward and execute an obverse four-fist punch in the walking stance. Ready? Go! And paro. Go back to that last position. We're going to take a look at, kind of break it down as we move it forward. And then we'll take a look at it, maybe slow motion. As he steps forward, he's going to relax his arm. So the arm is here, slightly bent. And then he's going to move forward, but he doesn't straighten the leg out. He does kind of go up, but the knees are kind of bent. And then he steps forward and punches. In between the movements, your elbows and knees should be slightly bent. Let's go back and do that again. And we'll just take it from a slow position, slow motion as you move forward. Ready? Go. Again, you'll notice that the elbow and the knee are slightly bent. If we don't do that, in other words, what's going to happen is he's going to keep that arm straight. Ready? Go. And paro. So again, that would be eliminating one of the training secrets of Taekwondo. The arm is straight as opposed to being relaxed. So what is the purpose of the arm being bent? As you move forward, you want to stay relaxed. So we don't want to tense up. So right now, even though he's not really tensing up, there is some tension here. And so when he moves forward, he wants to be relaxed. So when he executes this technique, it's more like a sling or whipping action as opposed to being tense. So again, let's take a look at it where he's just stepping forward. He's not bending his arm. Ready? Go. So that's a violation of the training secret of Taekwondo. Let's go back and look at that again. In the same training secrets, elbows and knees should be slightly bent. If he moves forward and he straightens out the leg, up and down. And so what we're now creating is what we call sawtooth wave. It's not a natural way we normally move. So really the idea of the elbows and knees should be slightly bent is that when we move, we're more like relaxed. And so another good example of this, if I was an opponent, when he steps forward, he doesn't actually just keep his arms out. He brings it up like he's preparing to fight me, but preparing to hit me. So this is more like a guarding position. And then he steps forward and then he executes the technique. So we don't actually throw punches or attacks from our hip. We're actually throwing techniques that are more like where your hands would naturally be in an actual combat situation.
Thanks for jumping into another free Tul World Plus weekly episode. As always, don't forget to be safe.
Keep training.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Taekwondo.